Let's start off with good morning, good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, good morning. I don't have anyone on here yet, but in hopes that people will look at this later, I will start because I only have the drive time to talk. Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for joining. Okay, so I'm not gonna sit here and wait for other people because may not get anybody. But so as you see, my title says I got a question. Now, this is a question that I have not heard asked yet. So I'm gonna ask this question. Can you hear me okay? I hope you can hear me okay with all these rush streets, at least till I get on the highway. Um, so I'm gonna ask my question. This question is to a specific person. Well, this is a question to any woman, technically, but I'm speaking upon a specific person and their situation because of all the boasting and bragging and stuff that was done to people. Well, I hate you. Oh, I get 5 points. Okay. BH, good morning. Cynthia Craig, good morning. Good morning. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with this question. My question is, now that you are underneath a basic BITCH, because we basic, okay, us people that actually work and have businesses that we have to clock in 9 to 5 or whatever. We're basic, right? We're ordinary, right? But now that you are a basic B and you don't have that cushion that your ex set you up on, has now, what you gonna do to keep your man? Okay, so this big stepper that you are with, what are you gonna do to keep him? You don't cook, you don't clean up, you got your tubes tied after you had your two, or no, my bad, removed after you had your two. Were you really underneath the impression that keeping a baby will keep a man? I thought we stopped having keep a nigga babies back in the 2000s, way before the 20s, because it does not work. Keep a ninja babies do not exist in this world anymore. And I can't say keep a bee baby, keep a woman babies don't exist because for some reason women's oh gosh, women's loyalty traits are different than men's. I'm not saying better or worse, whatever. I'm just saying they're different. So my question is, now that you are a basic B, what are you going to do? How do I determine if she's basic or not? Okay. Well, no, my bad. Let me rephrase that. Underneath a basic B, because a basic B would probably be me. I'm not calling myself a B, but I'm just the term. I would be basic because I get up, I go to work every day. Okay. My kids are grown. They taking care of themselves. So I don't have to take care of my kids. I have no, you know what I mean? No commitment. I'm just saying, I would be considered a basic B. Okay. So now that you're underneath a basic B, you ain't got no job, Tommy. Your bank account obviously is being depleted. You're to the point where you're giving away your kids and fighting for your kids. Um, you're stressing over a $9,000 to $10,000 ring. Um, uh, your supporters are taking care of your kids' first year of their life. You are underneath a basic B. Okay. Hey, Brittany. Good morning. So what are you going to do now to keep your man? Okay, why would your man want to stay with you? You have now become a burden of six, technically seven, to this man. Now, why do I say that? Let's think back. He had a girlfriend that was very pretty and natural, and she had her real estate business, real estate license. She used to do hair. She was driving nice cars. She didn't have no kids. She was going on vacations, trips, just because, not from social media or whatever. She could dedicate any kind of time. She could travel when she wanted to. She could do her dang thing because she was living her best life. She was an entrepreneur for real, right? And he saw something that wasn't probably much because he told her that it was just what was it for? Uh, Publicity, basically. And that's not the exact word she said, but basically it was just for to get clout, basically. So now the clout that you receive is not a good clout because you are a known factual liar now. It has been proven that you have lied and boasted and made stories. How are you going to keep your man? You cannot discuss your private life because it appears you have had to sign some NDA. So he does not trust you. You are not his confidant or his friend because if he cusses at you and grabs you by your neck and spits on you, he don't like you. He has used you to the core. How are you going to keep your man? You know what I'm saying? How you gonna stop that man from going out there to get with another woman to do the same thing or whatever the case may be? How you gonna keep your man? What have your supporters told you or taught you besides sex to keep your man? Because obviously that ain't keeping him at home either. All them fruit roll-ups and twirl around the poles and the imaginary dip, whatever, it ain't keeping that man either. So once again, what you gonna do to keep your man now that you are below the basic? So now is the time, as my favorite content creators always say, they all say, now it's time for you to put them 3 degrees, not the 3 degrees, but them 3 degrees into action. Because you're gonna have to come up with some bread to keep that man or keep some space in that man's head or something. You're gonna have to do something to attempt to keep your man. Because whatever you're doing right now, it ain't working. You got your man from the 21st to the 30th, and only when he needs you. Like, that's not keeping no man, sis. That is not keeping no man. That is I can't even explain what that is because I can't even say a kid because you got your kids 24/7. You know what I mean? So that's worse than a kid. I mean, like I'm not even understanding. This man got you doing tricks already. He got you considering giving away your kids. He got you favoring his 2 kids and and forgetting about your kids. He got you spending your allegedly, this is allegedly, your CS checks on him instead of the daughter. Because there is no way in God's green earth, regardless of how far behind or whatever it is, that that baby shouldn't be getting what she needs from getting the money that her daddy be sending her. Yeah, whatever. Okay, we're not even gonna go in that. Whatever. But I'm just gonna go back to my question. Now that you are underneath being a basic B, because you are not a basic B, don't put yourself where I am, okay? Because I get up and I go to work and pay my bills. Not no man. I do. Now that you are underneath these basic B's that you was boasting on and talking mess to and talking about go clock in and you know, what you gonna do to keep your man? What you gonna do to keep your man? Fruit roll-ups don't work. The twirl around don't work. That nanny that you always I'm not even finna get in that. That's a whole nother that is not a morning time conversation about that square box. That square box ain't working. He's still out there doing what he do. What you gonna do to keep your man? That's all I want to know. I need to know this new trick. I don't need the trick. I just want to hear your idea of what you gonna do to keep your man. I don't want him. Okay, because I know how to keep a man. I just choose not to. Unfortunately, when I leave a man, after I've been with the man, I decide to leave the man. God dang it, he won't leave me alone. I get stalked and can on, so I'm cool at the moment. Please, Lord, I'm so cool. I am so peaceful. Woo, Jesus. Hey, Miss Lysander. You know what, Miss Lysander, if you heard the live that I did the other day, I'm sitting here. These people, I know they waiting on me. The other day, I told them exactly what that phone call, I mean, that live video was after the accident. That video was the only reason why he did that live video after the accident was because he put her butt out because he needed to manifest and meditate before his so-called acting gig for the next, that was supposed to be the next day. So he was supposed to be at home manifesting and meditating, right? Not out doing whatever he was doing, parading, cruising, doing what he was doing. He wasn't supposed to be out. But now he out and he had a whole car accident, right? He was like, "Oh snap. I don't know if he got insurance, but let's just say he ain't got no insurance. So that means who gonna pay for him a new car? He need a new car. He need a ride to his acting gear. He need a ride to get to and from wherever he gonna go. So he definitely had to think of something quick, right? He had to get on there and say, oh, he had an accident. He just wanted to go see his babies. If you want to go see your babies, I mean, you was on the phone. I mean, on live just before your accident. You didn't make it there yet. And if you was going to see your babies, why your baby mama ain't come get you? Why you had to call your brother, the only person you can depend on? Hold on, and it says, and you'll know what and you'll know what is so sad is, oh, hold on, I'm sorry. So sad is her heavy hitters know she is being used and they don't give a damn. Look like they want her to look like a fool. Yeah, because if she looks like a fool, then they have something to talk about. Everything that they're saying about Robert, I want y'all to know is just a deflection and a redirection. If you take the things that they are saying about Robert and put Ja on the end of it, you'll have her story. Believe it or not, you will have her home story. Long run, he is still gonna leave us, sis, if he gets to where he really wants to be in his career or finds a woman that can do the same as her, but without the drama and children, then he is out of there. Okay? And wait, no nobody believe me when I say this. That boy is setting that girl up for him and his mama to take his kids. Do you think that man wants to go through what Robert is going through? He's looking at the schematic of Robert's life and putting it into his play. If he got any sense and his mama got any sense, well, we already know they don't because everybody tried to warn his ass about what's going on right now and he just fell right into the trap. But since he's in the trap, I believe that he is setting her up to take his twins. You giving your kids away. You're in a court battle with your second baby daddy. So that definitely means that you are not capable of being a mother of two twins, two baby twins. You just not capable. Just not capable. And you don't think that man is really not notating this down? And wait, good morning, True Slayer. That man is taking this down. And hold on. Let's talk about this. I guaranteed you that that man got hidden cameras in his house. I guaranteed you that man's what, how you say that? Publicist has told him how to come up on some come up. You feel me? How to put all his ducks in a row to ensure that everything he needs is going to be there. I guaranteed you that man has got his ducks in a row. If he don't, then he deserves everything that he's going to get. Because he's got a manager, obviously sending him out to the calls for the movies and stuff like that. He's obviously got a manager. They've obviously told him that this is a bad situation for him. It don't look good. Don't nobody want this tied to their new movie and all this other kind of stuff coming out, which is probably why that hold on, as they say, the DNAs, but the in non-disclosure agreements have been put into place. I'm sure I don't know um personally, but I could assume that after all the spouts and the roundabouts that he's put them into place, and the ones he had previously probably didn't work because they were mutual. So I'm going to say that the ones currently after the baby are a little bit stronger. I'm sure he has told us something about them babies and all this other. Let me tell you, I'm telling you, that man got his foot on her neck. I told my sisters, you never let a bee put you in a chokehold. She thought she was putting him in a chokehold by having them babies, but I guarantee you, he got his foot on her neck. I guaranteed you. We could go into 17 different reasons why the lie came about of her sending her son to go be with daddy because he likes girls. But baby, kick rocks with that. I got two sons. I got two sons. So all the reasons that you could imagine, I probably have been through them. Okay. I had a man tell me I need to send my son to go live with his daddy. I said, I need to send you to go be with your daddy. And I hope he's still living. Yeah, somebody told me that about my oldest son. You got to be kidding me. He ain't going nowhere. I don't give a damn if he beat me every day. He ain't going nowhere. He wasn't. My son did not put his hands on me. My oldest son was one. He was not. Neither one of my sons did. I'm just saying. But the dude, boy, you got to be kidding me. My son ain't going nowhere. Okay? Right. Carrying the babies while she slithers around with the camera. Man, like, y'all, okay. So, y'all got to follow me about what I'm about to say, okay? Y'all got to follow me with this because I'm going to try to say this so that it cannot be hit. I cannot be hit back with this or anything. Most people won't even talk about this on their live. So I have to be very careful in the way that I say this. And then in about 2 minutes, I'm going to run in the store, get my drink, and then I'm going to come back out. This store is kind of noisy, so I can't go in there and talk to y'all without with them. But so I'm going to say this as carefully as I can, okay? So, in a live video that was done by someone that was in the household with her, it was said something that one of the children was doing to the other children, or whatever the case. And then she comes on live and she discloses what one of the children was doing that she saw on camera, right? Now we see a shift in one of the children's appearance. Um, and how we just see a shift in one of the children, right? It's not a good shift. It's like a whole change. And then all of a sudden, another one of the children has to go live with their father because they like girls. Okay. And then the mother was doing a live that says she don't know about should she let the other child go live with the father, and one of the children said yes, like hurry your ass up and get this done. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not 100% sure. I can't say what it is and what it ain't, but if you think like I think thoroughly and thoroughly and listen to things and put things together, something ain't right in the water. Hey, dreamy girl, something ain't right in that water. Since you know so much, good morning. I'm just saying. Did y'all follow me on that? I'm not sure if y'all follow me on that. But that's just my thought process on that. Even before, let me say this. I said that there was something wrong because that appearance on one of them children, the appearance on one of them children clearly indicates something is wrong. Something is wrong. I'm not saying it's with the siblings. I'm not saying it's with the boyfriend. I'm not saying it's with the granddaddy. I'm not saying who it's from, but I'm clearly saying that there is something wrong. Good morning, Leela Johnson. I'm I'm saying something is wrong. Okay. Now we when you work in mental health, psychology, anything with the state, da da da, boom boom boom, bang bang bang, something. There are some red flags and some indicators going. This boom, 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 boom. This is popping me all inside my head hard, right? Right? It's boom, 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 boom. That's what it's doing, like boom. But it ain't for me. It ain't for me to look into. It ain't for me. Hi, Miss. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Thais Rose. Hey, girl. Is that a girl? I'm sorry. I don't even know if I'm calling you a girl. Yep. Okay. I was making sure. No, that's the wrong one. Hold on. I'm sorry. I can't see the picture, but I think it's a girl because I got a heart. How you doing this morning? Okay, so y'all know something ain't right in the waters. I don't know what. Something ain't right in the waters. Um, since you know so much, says I agree with you. I think something is absolutely wrong. Well, we know that anyway. Starts with the grandpa, and it. If you look at the history of the family, there you have it. Right. You could even integrate the brother or the uh brother-in-law in her case because she said that's who did what to her. There's so many things around. You can even intermake the dude that ain't so funny because all these people have been around this little girl. Yeah, that's what I'm sorry, Thais. I didn't know how to pronounce your name, but I didn't want to mess it up just in case. But I said I think it was a girl because it was a heart. Hey, Pammy Pooh. So something is wrong. Now, do we blame one of the children for if they were behaving in that manner? Do we blame them? Hell no. They got a living porn hub. You know what I'm saying? Every day they wake up, they see it. Every day they go to sleep, they see it. They hear it. Because remember, she told, if you hear some, we just going to church. Like, come on, man. You telling your kids that knocking the boots, hitting the headboards, anything, whatever, is going to church. Like, oh my God, those kids live in a Pornhub movie. They live it, breathe it every day. And the poor boys, they ain't even gotta look at no fake pictures, no videos, no none of that. All they gotta do is wake up in the morning, go in the kitchen, go in the living room, go just walk. All they gotta do, go sit down at the front, go stand at the corner of their door, look out the corner of their door, crack their door and look out of it. They got a whole, it's there. What is OnlyFans page right there, live and uncut. Going back to the okay, baby, thank you. Me too. I'm supposed to be going in there to get my drink, y'all. I'm gonna be late. But yes, you have a wonderful day at work. Um, cause we the basic bees, cause we be doing our thing. I want to know what a person underneath us basic bees gonna do now that she ain't. Hey, how she gonna keep her man? We gonna go back to the beginning. How she gonna keep her man now? Since us basic bees go clock in and we do our thing. How she gonna keep her man? Cause the woman that the man had before her was running circles around her. You feel what I'm saying? I just need to know how she gonna keep her man, because obviously the dancing ain't working, the fruit roll-ups ain't working, the body makeover ain't working, the babies ain't working. How she gonna keep her man? How she gonna keep her man now that the cushion that her ex-husband Latruth gave her is run through? run through like running a bucket with a hole in it. The way BB has dressed herself oh, I'm sorry, y'all. The way BB has dressed herself all of their lives, she should expect certain behaviors and preferences. She's the number one bad influencer. You got that right. That's why I said they wake up in the morning and got Pornhub right there in their face. Good. Okay. Lilia was saying good morning to everybody. Lila, Lila. Yeah, y'all know I'm slow. Good morning, Lila. I think I said good morning to you. I hope I did. If not, good morning, Leela Johnson. Um, you know what? The only way she would keep that man is if he chose to prove all of us who are correct. I'll get my drink late, y'all. I'll just drink a thing and come because I gotta come back for lunch anyway. Only because I need to make sure I get me a part. Yeah, I can't be. Mm. Y'all know what that doggone soda show is good in the morning. Woo, y'all know what it's like my coffee. Y'all gonna give me a sec. Y'all, I got to go get my drink. Y'all, I can't do my body like that. But yes, uh, lobotomy to keep. He's a lobotomy to keep a man. Man, I'm telling y'all, I said this in somebody live or yesterday. They need to uh her father needs to commit her in the what did I say? The Baker Act? Is it the Baker Act? Where they involuntarily um oh Jesus, y'all know I'm thinking about this soda. I didn't just completely foul the blank. They need to involuntarily either have her evaluated or commit her. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. But let me tell y'all this. I'm looking for this video. If anybody got this video, send it to Pop because I asked Lou Pop to take the sound out. It's the original video when she called herself coming out to prove that she was being drugged across the floor. In that video, Robert is hurt in the back saying, "I don't want you to run out and hurt yourself again," or something like that. If anybody knows where that video is or has that video, can somebody please send that video to Lou Pop because I want her to pull out the other sound so that they can hear what Robert is saying because it will prove that all along what I'm saying is that girl has a mental issue. It will prove that something is definitely wrong with that girl. Okay, y'all. Thank y'all so much because y'all know I need it. I need it. I need it. Okay, I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back. I'm gonna run in here and get my soda, self check, and I'll be right back. But if anybody got that video, let me know y'all got it and that y'all gonna send it to Pop. I know y'all probably don't want to put it on here that y'all got it because y'all don't want to be in it. But please, because if she pop up with it, I know. But let me tell you, I'll be right back. Oh yeah, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Amen. Uh, oh, Queen Steph One, we already knew she will. We already knew she would. Thank y'all for being patient with me, y'all. Y'all know I only got a few more minutes. Y'all know I was up here about 6:30, and I'm just And I'ma still be late clocking in. It's all right. I got a grace period. And if not grace period, I got time. Girl, you better sit right there. I hit you. I get 6 points for backing up. And if y'all notice that people be walking behind in front of cars, like a car don't exist. Like whatever. Okay, so anyway, that that comment alone lets you know some stuff ain't that some stuff ain't right. The daddy long legs. That whoo, that ain't right there. Oh shoot. What troll you read? This is True Slayer? I'm telling you, I'm asking you what troll you read as if I can read and drive. I done already missed. Come on, y'all, hurry up. I hate being at this store at this time of the day because the traffic is horrible. Of course you listen. Here's the thing. Queen Steph was not going to that girl house. Queen Steph was not following that girl. Queen Steph was only reporting on what that girl put out. They got all this suing stuff from Cardi. I think it was Cardi B and Tasha K. What they gotta understand is Tasha K was putting out things that violated HIPAA and whatever, that was not true. They were false. Whether they was false or true, it was her personal information that she had not spoke on that was not true. Tasha K had a large platform that millions of people would see or whatever. So here's the difference. Tasha K, I don't know. I never seen the video. I'm assuming, this is what I'm assuming, that she said she did have it or she got it or this is what she did with it without her saying anything, right? I'm assuming that had something to do with it. Um, but if that's like me, for instance, that's like me. If I was on here when, because I always sat down when the fight got ugly. I'm not no punk or nothing, but I sat down because I have, girl, what is wrong with you? I have children, I have family, I have, that I didn't want harassed, right? So I had to make my choice. Do I want to keep going and have my whole family life and my whole life blasted over somebody, like I said, that ain't paying my bills? And I know people took that the wrong way. I think maybe even Robert took it the wrong way. Heck no, I don't care. They can take it how they want to. Ain't now one of them paying my light bill, my gas bill, my car note, my insurance, my phone, none of my bills. So it's not worth the fight to me. You feel what I'm saying? That don't mean that I don't support him. That just means I ain't finna get out here and go tooth and nail for somebody who ain't stunting me on bill day. You feel me? So I think a lot of people misconstrue of this the suing situation with that. Like, shoot, if she was a newscast, she can't tell the newscast to shut up. Now what she gonna do? Because not only is Queen Stephanie talking about it, everybody and their mama got it now. The CC's on this side, then pretty much put her to the wolves, and everybody then picked up on it. And they ain't picked up on the lie that she told. They picked up on her bad behavior with her new ninja. That's what's so crazy about it. She was harassing all the people over here. Her people over there was harassing all the people over here, right? All the people that we know that was in this sector. What they doing now? Because the people that got it now, they weighing her out. They weighing her out over there now. And I ain't heard not now one of her goons harass talk about none of these people. I was scrolling. I seen so many new people and so many new names. I don't know if they're in the people that started with it originally, but there is a lot of people that are talking about her trifling ways. I'm just saying. Oh, shoot, I probably was asleep. I was trying to watch Lupac and 2K last night when I got off of work because I was gonna go live last night, right? But they both had their lives set for like 6 o'clock and 6:15. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do that because that's about the time when it was like 6 o'clock, 6:56 my time. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do live like soon as I get home, so I either won't be sleepy or I don't fall asleep, right? Both of them was on. I sit there and tried to watch both of them because on the two phones or whatever. I fell asleep. I didn't charge not now one of my phones. I didn't do nothing. I was knocked out trying to watch them. I don't even know what they live was about. I didn't make it. I didn't make it. But y'all, that's the question. So now what we got to do is find these interesting ways. Let's peep this. This is what we're gonna be looking for. Which ways is she going to? Ooh, let me put my shoes on, y'all. Y'all ain't tell me it's 2 minutes till. Which way? Do I gotta? Let me see. Hold on. Look at my schedule. Nope, ain't got nothing on there yet. Which way is she going to? What ways? I don't even know how to say it. How is she going to keep her man? How's she gonna keep her man? Because she only got him from Chrissy because she had the platform, and he was trying to promote his music. Y'all remember that? He was trying to promote his music. He didn't give a damn if she promoted the Wu-Tang sector. He didn't care if she promoted that because he was getting paid for that regardless. Do you feel what I'm saying? She He did not need her to promote the Wu-Tang sector. That was just her promoting that, trying to prove that she had somebody better than Rob. That was just her doing. Exactly. Who else car he gonna drive? Because all the other women that hit it, it just be hitting it just basically to pick at her. They don't want that man. That's why she keep getting them back. Don't nobody want him. You got that, sis. That's your booger eating man, not nobody else's. Don't nobody want your baby daddy. Now, Robert, on the other hand, oh, he got options. Okay? He got options. He's got choices. Women want him. But that baby daddy of yours that you got now, don't nobody want that man. You got that, boo boo. That's all you. That's all you. So, what y'all think? What y'all think she gonna do? You think she gonna make a way to buy him that Lamborghini? Or she gonna start doing more? Oh, I think she gonna get OnlyFans page. I think she gonna start doing more crazy stuff on the social media that ain't got to do with the saga, just for her to start trying to get paid so she can keep making sure he paid. And once he get his car, he gonna be out again and gonna only return on the 21st to the 30th. He even might even do a live or something to propose to her or act like he love her, something, so a grand gesture, because he definitely needs her help. He needs that car. You know what I mean? He's gonna play her game how she wanna play so he can get what he need, and then he gonna be out. Yeah. Was it a Lamborghini for or something like that? Yeah, something like that. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. So guess what? Pretty soon, that's why I was trying to say what I was saying without saying what I was saying, how I was saying it. Because the first thing she gonna say, they bullying my kids and I need help to defend it. And that's, you know what I mean? All, yeah, Ferrari. Uh so she's gonna make some. That's why I was trying to say what I was gonna say, because that's gonna be her first thing to say, that some kind of way to get some money to take him, because and we know she got that money from that GoFundMe to take that nigga on a vacation. She took him on a vacation for his birthday. And oh, come on, man, these people sick. Yeah, just crazy, y'all. I love y'all, but y'all know it's 7:02. I'm supposed to be clocked in. I suck. Well, I really don't, because I ain't got no man by choice. But we know who. Anyway, we gonna go past that, y'all. I really want to see what she's gonna do, since all of us who got jobs and work and take care of ourselves, we ain't got to use nobody. Um, let me give you my. You know what? I think he did. You could be right. You could be right. But also, I'm gonna tell you, True Slayer. You know my what's my not my face? Yeah, you know my Facebook page. Just hit me on just hit me on that one, Robbie Thomas, and then I'll know it's you because you doing it like right now. Ain't nobody else gonna do it. I'll know it's you because I'll hit you on one of your um a random live. If we worried about anything, if you hit me on my mine right now, I'll know it's you. I probably won't check it right now, but I'll know the time that it's you. And if we got anything to worry about it, I'll hit you on a random live, and then you'll see me, and then we'll know that you know what I mean. We'll figure it out. Yeah, but and I think that he probably was not by himself. I think that there probably was somebody with him. That's why she wasn't there. That's why he called and that's why he said, my brother. I think that he could not call her because he probably was not by himself. He probably was with his piece, because y'all remember that Pretty Bree was his piece, because she definitely was not, which is probably why she had to go home for the fake meditation and manifest session. That's what I believe. What? No, wait a minute. Wait. Well, I could believe that. I could believe that, because I could believe Lilia says there was no other kids for the birthday party. I could believe that because I mean, at the end of the day, have you ever seen them kids do anything with kids? Much. I could believe that. That is crazy. And then he is at his house, so it was never intended for. Yeah, that's crazy. No classroom kids, no nothing. That's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. That's a sad life for a kid. That's a sad life for a kid. Even if you don't have no kids, no friends as a parent, at least the kids got some friends. The kids. Lord, that's sad right there. When you keep, Lord have mercy. Somebody said something. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get my butt off. I'm gonna take my butt in here. I'm gonna go in it. See it. Let me put my. Let me find my other phone. You can tell. Well, exactly, they are, and you could tell by the way that they say things, and just different things, that they're what am I trying to say? Uh God dog it. Cause I used to be that way when I was little. What's that word? Where sheltered. Yeah, they're sheltered, and it's another word where they don't. That's the best way you could say it's True Slayer. Sheltered and socially awkward. Absolutely. I know. I didn't. You know what I didn't did? I didn't pulled out my phone so I could so I could do my time. I need to get my butt out of here because they probably waiting on me to go. I need to go. Exactly. Only life that baby got is the kids. Their life stopped when he left, and that's sad. That's sad when your kid's life stops when the stepdaddy leaves. That is insane. Okay, so I can understand maybe the outing stopped or whatever because you couldn't pay for it. But that's when their lives with their friends was supposed to, their lives with the normal life with friends was supposed to start. But it didn't. But it just didn't. They probably too embarrassed to have friends because everybody know what their mama whole body looked like. Can you imagine that? Okay, y'all, I'm gonna get out. I had to drink the rest of that drink, y'all. That was so good. I had to get out. I will talk to y'all if not later today because when I get off, everybody be going live. Y'all know how I am. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow. I'm off on I'm not working no extra days this week because I didn't work way too many in a row. Um I'll probably go live for real on my days off. So y'all look for me on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, or Friday, Saturday, those 3 days to have a video live with some stuff. You know what I mean? And I will see y'all later. Y'all be safe. And as I always try to say at the end of my life, y'all rock with me now. Be safe. Okay. And True Slayer, I'm gonna be looking for you too. Okay, Brittany, I'll talk to you later, sis.